Back to the new details revealed in court today about this murder. News 2's Joseph Pleasant breaks down the evidence against the two suspects in this case. Joseph?
In court Tuesday, prosecutors laid out the evidence they say they have that proves that the ex-husband of Shadow McClain and his friend kidnapped and murdered her. They admit most of their evidence is circumstantial, and part of it comes down to a conversation on a front porch. Military prosecutors told a presiding officer that Specialist Charles Robinson's wife overheard him talking to Sergeant Jamal Williams McCray about getting rid of Private First Class Shadow McClain near Exit 19. Her remains were discovered there in January, about 4 months after she disappeared. That was one part of the foundation prosecutors laid in a circumstantial case against the two soldiers for charges of premeditated murder, kidnapping, and conspiracy. Prosecutors said Robinson also scrubbed his truck with bleach around the time McClain vanished. According to prosecutors, evidence against McCray includes telling his girlfriend at the time in September 2016 that he was in Nashville looking for McClain. That was 3 days before the military knew she was missing. And later, he told investigators he hadn't left Fort Campbell that same weekend. Surveillance video of a man leaving McClain's car in Nashville shows clothing that matches clothes found in McCray's car. The motive for the murder, according to prosecutors, was that McClain accused McCray of sexual assault during their marriage, and the unresolved investigation was keeping him from going to Korea for an Army position. Prosecutors believe McCray thought murdering Shadow McClain would clear the way for him to move on from Fort Campbell and his former wife. The presiding officer says he will issue his recommendation to the commanding general within 5 days of the official court transcript being completed. If both soldiers are convicted of premeditated murder, they could face the death penalty. At Fort Campbell, Joseph Pleasant, News 2.